So this is how I turn one video into multiple pieces of content for my clients. Initially, what we do is we set up an initial consult with our clients. What we try and do is we record that entire meeting. In that initial meeting, I'm going to ask my client about his life story, what he does, all his services, all his business and products. In that meeting, I'm gonna try and structure that call in a way that 1 to 2 hour meeting can be converted into multiple 10 to 15 minute videos. It can be even shorter than that, but our aim is to have 10 to 15 minute videos, which are very long form, which detail everything that they do. And then we try and edit that into a long form piece of content. That then is taken from there and we try and convert them into shorter form content. That is from 30 seconds all the way up to 1 minute 30 seconds. And we try and convert them into vertical pieces of content. Out of that, what we also do is we also try and keep in check all the noteworthy phrases, quotations, things that the client has mentioned. Can they be converted into articles? Can they be converted into quotes? Can they be converted into tweets? Can they be converted into Instagram posts, which is just image with, I would say, his mention of a quote or he mentioning a story or something like that. And they can be completely differently image post. Then from there, what we're also going to do is we're going to put the same videos, long form videos into transcribe. Like there's a software called Descript. And we're going to put that and get the transcription of the entire video. And we're going to try and see if that can be turned into a text post. That can be done for the LinkedIn, that can be done for Facebook, that can be done for his newsletter, and they can actually be converted into multiple pieces of content. By trying to follow this process, this becomes a very simple way of just showing to my client that initially, the 1 hour meeting that he will have eventually with me, by documenting that without stressing on, hey, I have to take out my camera, I have to shoot content, I have to put a phone somewhere, and I have to go into the mindset. We're trying to document your journey. If you are an expert and you're already someone who is providing service, who is solving problems, who is working in the industry, you are an expert in your own field, and you've done the real work, it is going to be very easy for you to create content. We can have these long form meetings, document that just by following this method. You can have one long form, 2 hour long video. You can post that completely as a transparent meeting with your self. You can have long form videos. So from that one podcast meeting, which can be actually turned into a podcast video, you have at least 4 long form videos. We're talking about 5 pieces of content now. Those 5 long form videos can be turned into minimum 10 short form videos. We now have 15 pieces of content. If we convert them into 5 blogs, now we have 20 pieces of content. If we can get at least 5 quotes out of that, we have quotations, tweets, and stuff like that. We have at least 5 more pieces of content there. So we have 25 pieces of content. If now we can get them and put them into transcribe and get the transcription and then create at least 5 more posts, which can be text posts for LinkedIn, Facebook, or newsletter, we have now 30 pieces of content. And with this, you can mix and match and redistribute. You can have just your client speaking. You can have both yourself and your client speaking. You can have a mix and match and edit those or over edit those and turn them into a trendy Instagram reel. With just following these simple steps within 2 hours of your client's time, you're giving them back at least 40 pieces of content. That is enough content that they can be posting for the next full month. And while we follow this process on the weekly, there's a team and system in the background that is working for your client, where this will become a powerhouse of a system to just create content or pump out content for your client to be building his brand, for your client to be creating content that he can post on multiple social media platforms. That can also be a great way for him to redistribute and create awareness for the problems he's solving or the service and products that he is putting out in the market, and what problems do they solve, and just create more and more awareness of that. And this becomes like a great way for you to make it easy for your clients. I can tell you that I have spoken in front of an audience of 1,000 people, 500 people, 300 people. It has still taken me time and training to get better at speaking in front of the camera. The camera is a different thing. It's not a person. You have to imagine and get very confident with it. And while you're on that journey, you can help your clients get better at getting to speak in front of camera. And if you're able to create that kind of relationship where you take them on a journey with yourself, this becomes a very satisfying experience for them. Because look, at the end of the day, you are providing a service. There can be 5, 10, even hundreds of people offering the same service as you. But if you're able to solve that problem, but also create a relationship while doing that, you're winning a customer that will want to stick with you as long as you would want to keep them. So that's it for this video. This is how I break down content pieces for my clients, how I get them started with the content creation journey, and how I will populate their social media, may it be YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and Twitter. And this is how we will get them started, get them comfortable on that. And you can follow the same formula that I've shared in this video and get on a call, not even with someone that is your social media manager, your sister, your brother, your best friend. Just talk on them. There's multiple apps that you can use for that, but get started with content creation. Personal branding is the only way to secure your long-term success. You can get better jobs, you can get better income, you can get better at everything that you do if you work on your personal brand. So this is me, Saadi Makhdoom, saying bye. I'll see you again with another